and welcome to another edition of the Business of OTT. My name is Chris Linden, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer here at ActiveVideo. Today, I'm joined by Ronald Brockman, ActiveVideo's CTO. Welcome, Ronald.
Great to be back, Chris.
So, Ronald, now that AppCloud is launched globally in the market, maybe looking back a little bit, can you tell us a little bit about some of the technology challenges that you had to overcome to get us to this point?
Of course. AppCloud obviously is a very, very ambitious project, and we're very proud of what we've been able to achieve. But there's certainly a few very interesting technology problems. For example, because we're virtualizing Android applications, and even though Android is technically a cross-platform operating system, there's quite a few apps that contain some ARM native code. And because we're trying to run them in the cloud, this means we have to be able to run ARM native infrastructures in the cloud. And so fortunately, there's actually quite a trend right now of introducing new ARM-based technologies in the data center. And so we're certainly leveraging that wave of innovation. We think this is going to be a very interesting disruption in the data center space, where ARM potentially delivers lower costs and higher performance. But certainly for us, this is very useful since we are running actually ARM native payloads here.
And what about some of the challenges that you faced with respect to delivering to certain devices? Are all devices created equal? Are there specific tricks and tools that you had to invent in order to handle different device characteristics?
Sure, devices certainly are different in their profiles. The virtualization infrastructure and technology that we created is able to handle quite a few of those differences quite elegantly. But we decided to target devices that have a local GPU, like OpenGL ES2 based. Obviously have an IP connection and have local DRM capabilities, usually Widevine. And so we find those that profile roughly back to devices from the, let's say, 2013, 2014 timeframe, which is a very healthy base for us to target.
And what about on the cloud side? Are the applications that we are providing fairly similarly architected, or do they have various differences that require technical advancements on the AppCloud side?
So right now, what we're targeting in AppCloud is really video-based applications. So this is SVOD, AVOD, TVOD type applications. And so what we find, there's certainly some diverse flavors available in video streaming and UIs, but we're certainly able to handle those all with a single virtualization infrastructure quite elegantly.
Okay. And the market's transitioning with respect to IPv4 and IPv6. Does that have an impact on delivering OTT?
Absolutely. So certainly what we're finding, some of the devices that we're targeting are operator set-top boxes that traditionally were not connected to IPv4 networks and only had an IPv6 address. And of course, the industry has been talking about transitioning to IPv6 for over 25 years now, but it hasn't really happened at a great scale so far. But obviously, what we're finding, we're actually pushing the industry forward here for OTT video app delivery, targeting some of these IPv6 only devices, which is really interesting. And we're seeing that that's working actually quite well. Certainly in the ad tech space, they're probably a little bit behind in terms of fully supporting IPv6, but we're closely working with those partners to make sure they're moving forward.
Great. Well, thanks a lot for joining us today and giving us a little more insight.
Thanks so much, Chris.
And thanks everyone for watching another edition of the Business of OTT. We'll see you soon.